Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and it has been almost a month since my previous one, and to be honest, since I've been really hectic lately. I mentioned before that a colleague from our Hiroshima office resigned lately, and I've had to take over his work, which means I'm now doing the job of two people. So just today I've submitted my timesheet for the previous month, and it turns out I've clocked nearly 60 hours of overtime. Wow, that's really very crazy. Most days I get to the office around 9:30 in the morning and don't leave until 9 at night. And sometimes it stretches to 10 or even 11 p.m. And a few weekends I had to work from home too. Honestly, my years of working in Japan, I've never experienced such level of workload before. So video updates got pushed back again and again until today. Well, this video doesn't really have a clear theme, and it's not here to share tips or value. Just me, talking to you or maybe to myself about what life had been like lately. I went on a business trip recently and ended up back in Hiroshima, in a city where I once lived as a student. While chatting with my clients, I casually mentioned that I used to live there, and then it hit me. It has been almost 10 years since I graduated, and this is now my 13th year living in this country, and spending over a decade in one country and where you will not belong here. That's a big chapter in anyone's life, I think. So sometimes a quiet question just sneaks up upon you, and am I really happy here? And it's not that I'm unhappy. Life in Japan moves quickly, but it's also comfortable in many ways. The clean streets and efficient systems, and also the convenience of everything, and even the oden, at the convenience store, still tastes like what I remembered. So on the way back home from work and grabbing the half-priced sashimi and watching some city variety shows, those moments can feel surprisingly nice. But other times I just feel a little bit exhausted sometimes, and not from one or two specific things, but more from this quiet or long-term emotional fatigue. You work hard and you learn the language and you adapt to the culture, and then but yet there's always kind of invisible layer of glasses between you and everything else. So on the train, surrounded by people, commuting in perfect order, I sometimes feel utterly detached. And even when someone collapsed on the platform, and most people just speed up and walk away. This is Tokyo, and everyone like a fast-moving little ant and rushing forward and never wanting to slow down. And over time I started to shift too. I became less concerned about others' opinions and stopped expressing needs as openly, and got used to doing things alone and to stay quiet, and even when things felt heavy. But here's the weird thing, and even when these feelings of isolation or exhaustion, and I never truly wanted to run away. It's not that I feel I must stay in this country forever, but I also don't feel the urge to go back to the life I had before. So it's like I've grown into the different version of myself. And of course I'm not perfect, and maybe I'm still figuring things out, but this version of me and is someone I've built step by step. So this video won't end with a big conclusion, and no motivational advice, and no neatly packaged lesson, or just a snapshot of what is certain in Japan feels like for me. So if you are also living overseas, and if in a quiet moment you've ever asked yourself, am I truly happy? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment. And of course, we are not the stars of some grand movie, but we're all trying to play our thing the best we can. Thanks for staying with me until the end, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.